How can Barcelona blend tradition with modern tactics? How does their tactical ideology align with La Masia's deeply rooted principles? One fascinating fact: La Masia has produced over 50 players in the past 30 years. So, what is Barcelona's DNA? And what impact will Hansi Flick have? And what are Hansi Flick's tactical adjustments? In this analysis, we'll explore how Hansi Flick's approach is reshaping Barcelona's playing style and identity. Stay tuned. Welcome to MrRovo's channel. Feel free to support us with a like and subscribe to the channel if your life is not in danger. Now, let's go. The legacy of La Masia. How does Barcelona's tactical ideology align with La Masia's core principles? La Masia, the foundation of Barcelona's identity. La Masia was built on the philosophy of positional play, a system designed to control all four phases of the game. The academy has produced players who not only excel technically, but also deeply understand the essence of football. Over the years, La Masia has been instrumental in developing professional players. However, due to Barcelona's financial struggles, the academy has gained an even greater role in shaping the first team. As former academy director Aureli Altamira put it, the main reason La Masia has flourished in recent years is, essentially, the financial situation Barcelona is going through. Hansi Flick's tactical adjustments, evolution without compromise. Upon arriving at Barcelona, Flick faced the challenge of modernizing the team while preserving its identity. His tactical adjustments were fundamental, yet they remained in harmony with La Masia's core framework. Hansi Flick's tactical approach. Looking ahead, Barcelona aims to dominate possession with numerical and positional superiority. Their positional structure is built on maintaining tight triangular connections, ensuring that players remain well spaced to optimize passing options both on and off the ball. This structure ensures strong interconnections between players with clear passing lanes. Barcelona shifts from a four-man defense to a three-man setup, where one full-back, Jules Koundé, stays deeper to aid in build-up, while the other, Alejandro Balde, pushes forward to enhance width and attacking thrust. During the initial build-up phase, the defense drops deeper, forming a back three. As the team advances up the pitch, Barcelona transitions into a three-at-the-back structure, maximizing positional and numerical superiority. Players position themselves behind, alongside, and ahead of the opposition's defensive line, stretching them across the field. At present, Barcelona maintains a numerical advantage in midfield, with 5 players moving collectively, searching for space and positioning themselves between the lines to receive the ball and break down opposing defenses. What did Pep Guardiola say? If you achieve numerical superiority in midfield, there must always be a free player, and that free player will be decisive against you. What did Xavi Hernandez say? If you're between the lines against Japan, congratulations, you've already won. We play in the opponent's half, but our real goal is to get the ball to the free player in the danger zone. Barcelona's 5 midfielders maintain quick one-touch passing, using their close positioning to create seamless connections. This was evident in the second goal against Osasuna, where the players demonstrated their natural understanding and coordination in midfield areas. When the opponent crowds the midfield, Barcelona excels at finding space. Here, we see Osasuna closing off central passing lanes, allowing Yamal to receive the ball in an advanced right-wing position. What did Johan Cruyff say? If you have a better player than your opponent in every position, you will win the match. There is no better example than Lamine Yamal, who is showcasing world-class talent at just 17 years old. While numerical superiority may not always favor Barcelona, qualitative superiority often does, and Yamal is a prime example of this. With 10 dribbles per 90 minutes, Yamal consistently beats his markers, attracting defenders and creating space for his teammates to exploit. Thanks to Flick's tactical instructions emphasizing movement into open spaces, Yamal frequently finds himself in high-stakes dribbling situations. His role isn't about defensive duties or regaining fitness, but about maintaining optimal positioning in high-intensity zones, reducing energy loss during transitions. On the other side, Rafinha plays a similar role, forming a dynamic offensive threat. This places a heavier burden on Barcelona's midfield, but enables multiple devastating transitions. A more direct approach. As Barcelona refines its new tactical structure, Flick has introduced a more direct playing style. The team still values possession, but there is now a greater emphasis on rapid transitions and capitalizing on attacking opportunities. Barcelona's efforts to neutralize opposition breakthroughs are evident in multiple scenarios. Whenever a Barcelona player has the chance to intercept at the right moment, teammates immediately move to exploit the space behind the opposition's defensive line. Players between the lines, benefiting from positional superiority, focus on the central corridor, using double movements to manipulate defenders, opening passing lanes for direct runs behind the defense. The goal is to master these fundamental sequences. This practice is rare worldwide. Every player is expected to make runs into open spaces beyond the defensive line. Here, we see Balde, left back, advancing beyond the opposition's defensive block. On the other side, Yamal cuts inside from deep, disrupting defensive markers and creating movement shifts that slow down the opposition's ability to react. There are countless examples of these dynamic movements. While many may go unnoticed, the player's persistence in making these runs remains crucial. It has become second nature, an integral part of Barcelona's play style, one that Flick has further refined. Lionel Messi. I always knew exactly how Jordi would make his run. It wasn't just instinct. It was the result of training and repeating the same movement thousands of times until it became ingrained in my mind. The remaining defense Flick's influence. Johan Cruyff laid the foundation for Barcelona's low-pressing philosophy, establishing a commitment to positional play and collective pressing. This approach provided an immediate starting point and a solid chance for quick success. Pep Guardiola later refined this idea, introducing structured pressing and the famous 6-second rule, a principle requiring Barcelona to win back possession within 6 seconds or retreat into an organized defensive shape. Hansi Flick has continued applying high-pressure principles while adding a new dimension to defensive transitions through a structured positional defense. Unlike Guardiola's Barcelona, which emphasized pressing and fast movement, Flick focuses on defensive structures that remain intact behind the press. His teams, particularly Bayern Munich's treble-winning side in 2020, maintained a balanced defensive setup, ensuring players stayed in position to handle defensive transitions even if the press failed. Balanced defensive control. Maintaining defensive balance allows a team to press aggressively while keeping control of key spaces. Additionally, half spaces are controlled. Zrenia, ensuring pressure is applied as the ball moves from its source. By securing these zones, component placement, not only is the opposition's movement disrupted, but team stability is maintained, reducing the risk of being caught out defensively. This evolution highlights how modern teams adapt to new tactical challenge. Notice Yamal and Koundé's positioning. The two players interchange roles. Koundé makes an overlapping run behind the opponent's defense, while Yamal positions himself centrally inside the penalty box, ensuring an offensive setup while maintaining a structured defensive shape. Barcelona's ambitions and future. As Barcelona competes for the Champions League and La Liga, and with La Masia emerging as a key source for first-team talent, optimism about the club's future remains strong. Hansi Flick hasn't just embraced Barcelona's philosophy. He has instilled tactical authority and discipline within the squad, boosting their confidence. As a result, Barcelona remains a strong contender on both fronts until the end of the season. That brings us to the end of this episode. See you next time, friends.